Here's another episode dedicated to the passion that drives us, the Raiders. Today, we're going to talk about something that's finally showing up in this challenging season, the team's offensive progress. After some major changes in leadership, our offense has shown signs of life. Curious to know what's behind it? Stay until the end, because I'll break it all down. The Raiders are far from a perfect machine in 2023, but in recent weeks something has changed. After an 8-game losing streak and games where the offense seems stuck, we are finally seeing some improvement. With Scott Turner's promotion to the offensive line, the team has started to find its rhythm. The numbers started to go up, and the players' confidence started to come back. We're still not winning as much as we'd like, but for a team that's been eliminated from the playoffs, the focus is on progress now. With each game, we see a step in the right direction. Is this improvement the basis for something bigger in 2024? So what does this tell us about coaching adjustments and the impact on players? Stay with me to find out. It all started a month ago when Coach Antonio Pierce made a big decision. He fired Luke Getsy, the offensive coordinator at the time. In his place was Scott Turner, who had previously worked the passing game. Since then, the Raiders' offense has started to show some improvement. Under Turner's leadership, the Raiders' offense has become more dynamic and creative. Previously predictable plays have given way to bolder formations and longer passes, something we haven't seen in a long time. The numbers reflect this. Total yards, passing yards, and even rushing yards have all started to increase in recent weeks. Pierce commented on Turner's impact and acknowledged that, even with so many challenges in the season, the adjustments made a difference. The question is, can this evolution be sustained? Let's explore numbers in the next topic. If you look at the data, the Raiders' improved offense is clear. In each of the 3 games under Scott Turner, the team has gained more total yards than in any game in the last month under Getsy. It shows that the new system is starting to work. The highlight was the last 2 games, when we surpassed the 300 passing yards mark in each game. That hadn't happened all season. In addition, in the game against the Chiefs, we managed 116 rushing yards, the 3rd highest total of the season, showing balance in the attack. This kind of performance doesn't happen by chance. It comes from adjustments in training, renewed confidence in the players, and, of course, smart decisions by the coaching staff. But what is the key element that is helping this evolution? Spoiler, it's the aerial attack. We'll talk about that in the next topic. One of the biggest factors in the offensive improvement has been the passing attack, and the play that epitomizes that is Aidan O'Connell's 58-yard touchdown pass to Tre Tucker against the Chiefs. It was the kind of play we haven't seen in our offense in a while, but it's starting to show up more often now. Coach Antonio Pierce highlighted how well-planned the play was, from the pre-snap movement to the precision of the pass. Tucker was put in motion before the play to confuse defenders, and O'Connell seized the opportunity to throw a perfect pass. It's the kind of calculated risk that our offensive system has been missing. But for these plays to work, you need a confident quarterback who can execute. O'Connell, now the starter, is showing that he can be that piece. We'll explore more about him in the next topic. Aidan O'Connell is gaining confidence with each game, and that has been key to the improvement of the offense. Before, with Gardner Minshew, the team avoided long passes, and the offense seemed stuck. With O'Connell, we see a greater willingness to take risks and look for big plays. Antonio Pierce acknowledged this in a recent interview. O'Connell is throwing the ball with courage. When he hit that long pass to Tucker, I was right on the sideline, and I just thought, what a beautiful pass. Even with the occasional misstep, it's clear that O'Connell is developing a meaningful connection with the receivers. The future could be bright with him at the helm. But is he the definitive answer for the Raiders? Let's simplify things for now to make things clear. Okay, you may be asking yourself, if we are eliminated, why does this evolution matter? Here's the answer. This is the time to build a strong team for the future. Even without playoffs, seeing the team improve is the first step towards becoming competitive again in 2024. O'Connell is showing that he can be a viable option as the starting quarterback. And the offense, which once seemed stagnant, is now creating big, exciting plays. That's exciting for the fans, the players, and the entire franchise. Every small victory now is a building block for something bigger. And that's what keeps us tuned into the games until the end of the season. But what else can we expect from here on out? Getting eliminated from the playoffs is never easy, but that doesn't mean the Raiders don't have anything left to play for. Every game is now a chance to fine-tune the team, test new talent, and build chemistry for next season. Antonio Pierce is focused on using these final games to assess who really deserves to be on the roster in 2024. It's a time for players to show they can contribute no matter the outcome. As fans, what we want now is to see progress. We want to believe that the team is learning from its mistakes and that 2024 will be different. And from recent signs, there is reason to be hopeful. The improvements we're seeing now could be the foundation for something special next year. With an entire offseason to fine-tune, Pierce and Turner can turn this offense into a true weapon. The focus is on finishing the season with progress and confidence. With O'Connell gaining experience and players like Trey Tucker showing their potential, the Raiders' offense could be much more dynamic in 2024. Add in a few key pieces in the draft and free agency, and we could be looking at a turnaround. But it all starts now. We need to stay focused and not let our progress get lost. And speaking of focus, changing our mindset is one of the pillars of this transformation. What defines the Raiders is their fight-to-the-end mentality. Even in a tough season like this, the team continues to show grit and passion on the field. This culture is what sets us apart, and it needs to be maintained. Antonio Pierce is working to reinforce that identity. He knows that building a winning team takes more than talent. It takes attitude. That's what we've seen in recent games. Players who believe in the process and bring it to the table every snap. With this mindset, the Raiders have everything they need to rebuild. But the fans also have an important role to play in this process. It's time to support them more than ever. Let's end with a message of unity. The Raiders aren't the team we want them to be yet, but we're on the right track. The evolution of the offense under Scott Turner and the confidence of Aidan O'Connell are clear signs that something good is in the works. Now it's time to keep growing and keep our eyes on 2024. Back-end index pointing right. What's up, Raiders Nation? Are you seeing the progress? Do you believe 2024 will be our year? Comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Together, we are stronger. Go Raiders! Pirate flag.